Good morning. Having my morning cup of coffee. I didn't stir in my coffee creamer, so that's why it looks like a macchiato. Um, I thought I'd come on, chat, update. This week I took out two of my wisdom tooth. One was broken. The other one had a cavity, which they didn't want to save. Um, that was weird of itself because it took like all of like 10 minutes. Like I thought it was going to be like yeah, it's a surgery, but I thought it was going to be like a surgery in the sense where I thought it was going to be like they told me it was going to take like an hour. So I'm like, all right, surgery. They were like, they weren't going to put me to sleep or anything because they didn't need to. They were just like, all right, we'll just put you to sleep. We won't put you to sleep. You'll just be numbed and you can drive on your own. You can, um, yeah, drive on your own. You'll be fine. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go there. I get numbed up. And it was literally, I'm laying there, and it was the surgeon, and the assistant holding my head, and her yanking and pulling the teeth out. And I'm like, wait, is that easy to pull out a teeth? Like, I thought I was gonna be more into it. I did when I was younger. I did had a rotten tooth, and they had to do a root canal and then take the tooth out. And that I felt took forever to do. I was laying there, I was groggy. It just took forever. Like I really thought this was gonna be like an event, and it was not an event. It was just like yanking the tooth out, and the one tooth that was broken, I feel healed. Like I feel like it's not bothering me, and I can eat, and I'm fine. The bottom, like right now, it feels still sore. It still kind of hurts. I'm scared of that side to like do anything to. So when I eat on this side, but I'm scared like no food to go up there, and I'm trying to stick with like the soft foods and stuff. But even the soft foods, like I feel like I need to be on a puree diet for like the next week. Although I'm on day 5, I'm supposed to eat soft foods for 2 weeks. They told me a week. The paper says 2 weeks. I'm not drinking from a straw. They told me not to. I thought it was for 24 hours. I'm just doing everything. I'm just diagnosing myself, like symptoms myself for the next 2 weeks. Um, I haven't been that good with the gym, and I think it's because of my mouth. Because I'm like so like it's not fully healed, and it's so stupid because I'm able to like move around and stuff. Like my mouth does bother me. So this week has been off with working out, although I want to. I don't know. This week I've been feeling tired. I've just been feeling down. Like my energy level is down. As much as I'm drinking coffee or I've been organizing, like I'm doing like fall cleanup. Um, I don't know. I just feel I don't know if it's because honestly it's the weather. We're getting real fall weather. We're getting cold, like it's cold at night and in the morning, and I've been knocked out every night. Oh, when alarm goes off and I still want 10 more. I've been pressing the snooze button, and it's not like me. I'm gonna blame the weather for this week. Gotta blame something, right? Um, like it doesn't get like the last couple of days. It's been gloomy. When the sun comes out, it's like at 8 o'clock. It's feeling like I like autumn because of like the autumn vibes, but I hate the autumn because of the autumn weather. Like one thing, the summer is hot, but the sun is out, and I like it when the sun is out. So that's my rant. Um, Next week is going to be, we're kicking off the month of October. So, I mean, it's kickoff of breast cancer awareness. Although breast cancer awareness should be every day. Like, get your mammograms, get preventative care is better than like outcome. Could be worse. Like, preventative care saves lives. If I didn't do my preventative care last year, I don't want to think of now, you know? Um, but next week, I am going back in the chopping block for the first time since I was diagnosed. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm wearing the same shirt that I came on here with my first video. If you scroll all the way down, it's the same shirt that I'm wearing that I talk about being diagnosed and my world coming to an end. Flash forward to today. But I'm going for my mammogram. I'm going back, and I am nervous, but it hasn't hit me yet. Like next, I can look back. Monday, I am going to the gastro doctor, which I've prolonged that because I've got my liver enzymes down to normal. So I'm just going to like check them out. Um, I'm also then the next day. It's a big day, that Tuesday, because I am not only going for my mammogram. Right after I'm going for a mammogram and sonogram. So I'm mentally prepared. Like, okay, they're not going to shock me this time. They're going to go and do the sonogram. They're going to check me out. They're going to do the mammogram, check me out. Both everywhere. They're going to do everything. So I'm not going to be shocked that they're going to be like, you need some sonograms done because we're concerned. I will probably get concerned if they tell me you need a biopsy done. Like, what the So we're not going to think like that. I'm going for my mammogram, I'm going for my sonogram. But here's the funny part after. So I'm going to get nervous and wild up with that. But right after, I'm going to take my course exam to get my real estate license. Here's a fun fact about me. 6 years ago, I bought my first property outside of where I live. We bought it in the hopes of moving to that house. Okay, that didn't happen. Life gave us curveball, and we're still in New York. Uh, so my husband was managing it. We have a property manager. He's been working with her, and then came to the point where I was like, listen, let me start doing it. And we're 50-50. He's like the accountant of the property, and I manage the property. I work with the property manager, and then actually last year, oh my God, last year before I was diagnosed with breast cancer, we bought another house because the first house went so well. We end up renting it, and we had the itch. We're like, listen, let's go for another house. We bought another house last year. We scraped up our savings, and now we're broke, but we got another investment property. And right when we bought that investment property, I wanted to get my real estate license. I'd be like, it would be really cool to sell houses. And I wanted to actually do it in Florida because that's where our properties are. But I got a curveball and I had to take care of myself. And I put a hold on getting my real estate license because I knew I couldn't do it with going through chemo and doing surgery and radiation. But I decided that this year, at the beginning of this year, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for my real estate license, but I'm going to do it in New York since I currently still live in New York. And then maybe gradually move down to Florida or wherever life takes us. At this point, listen, I'm fine with wherever we are at. I'm as long as we're good. We're not planning on our next destination of where we're going to live. We just know we do need to move. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So I started in February doing the course. I did the course self-taught because of the fact that I was doing radiation, and at the end of the day I'm still a mom, and I still take my daughter to school and her extracurricular activities, and I'm still a wife that babies her husband, so I have to make sure he gets the shit that he needs and wants. But, and I know I can be like, he is around, use him to help you and stuff like that. But I take pride in doing things for my kid. I take pride in doing the stuff that I do. So I don't ask for help. But he does help, little ways. He does help, and I do appreciate his help, especially recently with studying, because I did do the course exam in July and I failed. It is what it is. Right? Not really. I extended my course because my course was finished, and I said that I'm gonna go and try again. So I've memorized as much as I can, to the point where now when I go and I take a practice exam, I'm passing. So I am doing the final, because they're only giving you 2 times, I think, to do the course exam before you take the state exam. So I am going to be taking that exam right after my mammogram. So I will probably record myself when I finish to tell you guys if I passed or I failed. I don't feel nervous. I actually feel confident going into the exam this time around. There are little things I need to focus on, like real estate math, because it's confusing. And I know once I nail it down, I'm good. But I just keep memorizing every time I do the practice exam, memorizing the questions to the answers, and that's how I'm doing it. I have my notes that I'm trying to read, but I feel like if I keep taking the practice, that's how I'm studying, is by memorizing the practice exams and focusing on those questions. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. It's either gonna be a yay or crap. I'm gonna have to retake the course. And I've juggled with the feelings of, do I retake? Is it worth it for me to retake the course? Or do I give up? Every time I talk about real estate, it's a passion of mine. I feel great. I've helped people. My husband's texting me right now, so I'm like totally off. I will respond to him in a minute. But I juggle with, okay, do I keep going? And one of the things with real estate is it is a passion of mine. It has become a passion where I enjoy talking about it. I'm on point when I help people out with stuff, and I have read contracts for people. I have advised them. I've given quotes to where the quote that an actual broker would give is on point, or the advice that the broker will give is on point. So I know it's there. It's just, listen, I'm 40 years old. I have not studied since high school. So it's hard. But I will definitely keep you guys posted. I will definitely vlog my outcome when it's finished. So you're going to either get a next post of me crying or a next post of me being happy. So stay tuned for that. I also did a dinner vlog, which I'm going to give my daughter to edit for me and post. So I'm excited about that. So I got good things coming on my journey of life, that is. Until next time, we got this.